Hey YouTube, hey Twitch, hope you guys are doing well today. So, I've been overthinking my town lately and my complaints about how they were autistic chemists this year. And I realized there should be a goal besides being fucking pussies. The goal is actually quite simple to a capitalist. It's to reliably create products with the chemistry of the town. And things like these flowers that have been planted recently is upsetting the chemistry of the town, which is why everyone went fucking autistic about chemistry. They're losing their ability to reliably create products such as divoproics and risperidone, mental health pills that I used to take. Anyway, literally, this will probably be a short video where I just state things like that, because it just makes sense more and more with how obsessed they were with chemistry. And the fact they were even afraid of people talking too hard. Things like, I get bored to remember that my churches they encourage women to do stupid shit relationships, where they fucking only supposed to date men for 3 months or so and then break up. And I realize that's basically because they're afraid of body chemistry. Multiple bodies being in the same room for too long, especially do stuff like kiss and fucking have sex and shit, or even try to make a child. Too much chemistry like that with even your bodily fluids upsets the chemists because it disturbs their chemical balance with the town because of fucking anything. The same with why the town it barely has things that basically there's not enough shit happening in the town where I even feel like crime is real half the time. And the more I wonder why, and stuff like fucking the church is too fucking hard ass on fucking hassling people about shit, and the cops barely do shit because the church controls us more than anything, along with the chemists, it becomes obvious they are trying to make sure products can be reliably made. I know other things like Pop-Tarts are part of the problem. I know food products, basically any product that's from Danville they need to reliably make without ruining the taste and effects of. They need the town to stay a stagnant cauldron for that. That's why they were so autistic about chemistry this year, because they need the town to be a stagnant cauldron on a town level instead of doing stuff like just staying in their own lab. Fucking, they need a town to be a stagnant cauldron because they want to get all their ingredients from the town around us. And also it gets a bit weird when I imagine a periodic table. Now, this is where things get interesting to me on a worldly scale, because basically, why are we still at only 160 elements or some shit to the periodic table? Literally, based on how long society has existed, things should just be melding together based on fucking anything, especially with that rule I've learned from a survey that every 100 years of fucking stagnation creates a new atom. With how long the universe has been around, there's based on even, let's go with Christian rules. Christian rules say the universe has been around for like 5,000 years or so. Based on how every time there should be stagnation for every 100 years, a new atom's made in everything ever, we should be on element 500. Based on Christian theology alone, if that science is real, about how every 100 years of stagnation creates a new atom in the mold or whatever. We should literally be on element 500 at least, with Christian mythology, let alone we have millions of years of life, which means that fucking based on stagnation, just the fucking sun cooking us all day, humans walking around with things like cars, which fucking run on gas that heats up the fucking engine so hard it's hot to the touch like a frying pan. We should have so much more elements floating around. We should not be stuck on element 168. We should be way, way beyond that, and it's fucking annoying. Literally, I don't get how we're stuck in element 168 with that stagnation rule and the chaos of the universe, especially if things like wars were real. Wars should cause so much chaos with explosions smashing stuff together, like fucking atom bomb of sorts, but instead fucking smashes them to bits. Fucking things to just like shred together to an extent with a bomb, especially if it has a heat, like a white phosphorus bomb. White phosphorus stuff should melt stuff together all the time during a war. We should have absurd element counts being born from the Iran war. But yet we don't hear anything like a fucking uranium rod being born from too many dead bodies being shot at, fucking chemical warfare happening because of some tear gas bomb or some shit. There should be so much bullshit happening during a war. We should be on element 1000, not fucking element 168 on the periodic table. There's too much chaos in the universe. At least it's supposed to be. The world has to be too fucking stagnant for us to be stuck on element 168. Especially with, again, the rule of fucking how there's supposed to be a new fucking atom added to almost everything with 100 years of stagnation. Let alone just the rules of chaos with stuff like, for example, just cars. We could just go with cars with hot-ass engines driving around all day. And if the American economy is real, and all these vehicles driving around are real and aren't fucking sub-zero in temperature or some shit, We should have absurd shit happening, especially during summer when fucking we have global warming saying we're like one fucking stroke from midnight and I'm gonna die from global warming. This planet should be so hot, elements should be melting together all fucking day. Nothing makes sense to me. It's fucking annoying. Literally, the world has to be too stagnant and too well controlled on a dystopian level for our elements to be this stagnant. Even then, I don't know how they resisted. Unless, again, we go to ultimate schizoland and admit, congratulations, John. Congratulations, Jacob Machiavelli Hemlock. You are right. We are still in the first generation of humanity. So hard that we only have like 160 elements because we're that fucking young. And everyone lied about 5,000 years of history even because we're bored. Yeah. That basically covers my theory. Basically, it's my main evidence is that I don't get how we're still in element 168 or whatever. We should be at like element 500 if even the Christian theology calendar is real. And especially based on chaos. Chaos should be smashing shit together based on fucking, I don't know, corpses lying around, human blood mixing together with plants and shit, fucking chaos, even too many rapists, fucking, especially if they do shit like try to poison you to fucking paralyze you so it's easier to rape you and shit. Dumb shit like that should be creating so many fucking unique elements, it's retarded. Literally. The world's annoying to me because of that. So that's pretty much it for this video. I might do another video after this if I think of some good etiquette. This is just my conspiracy theory for today about why everyone was so autistic about chemistry this year. The bottom line, again, is because they reliably want to be able to make products to me if they aren't being fucking pussies. The other ulterior motives, they're pussies, obviously. They're just scared of fucking too many elements, like fucking everything on this thing I jokingly call an elemental shelf with the flowers, the dirt, the red dye and the bricks, the mortar, this white wall with white paint on, that's a different material from the brick. Basically, they are either autistically scared of too many elements in one spot, or they want to reliably make chemistry products such as fucking Danville Pro X or Risperidone. That's it for this video. Peace and love, guys.